Welcome to the world of mysticism and wisdom. On this channel, we'll be diving deep into the teachings of Masnavi and other great mystical works, presented in an international language. If you're interested in the secrets of existence, soul-stirring poetry, and spiritual stories, and want to explore these teachings in a universal language, this is the place for you. So, follow our channel and support us with your likes to help us continue and grow this spiritual journey. Step by step, we'll explore profound thoughts of Rumi, Attar, Hafez, and other great masters. Join us on this radiant path. In the Song of the Reed, Nameh, Rumi uses the image of the reed flute to express the profound experience of the soul's separation from its divine origin and the pain of this estrangement. The reed symbolizes humanity, having been cut away from the reed bed of divine unity, now trapped in the physical world. Its mournful sound reflects a deep longing and yearning to return to its source. In other words, Rumi conveys that human beings, separated from God and true spirituality, experience a constant inner void and restlessness. This sorrow is an inherent desire to reunite with the divine and to experience transcendent love. Rumi further explains that only by emptying oneself of ego and self-centeredness can a person achieve a deeper connection with God. He believes that everyone, being distanced from their true origin, instinctively searches for a way back to that source. The reed's lament represents this longing, reminding us that the material world is not the soul's ultimate home, but rather a realm where we must grow in spirituality and wisdom. In the Song of the Reed, Rumi likens the human soul to a tree severed from its roots, forever yearning to return to its divine essence. The reed's song conveys the profound experience of love and the burning sorrow of separation, feelings that anyone on a spiritual journey toward understanding and truth must encounter. The reed's call is an invitation to detach from worldly attachments and embrace spirituality, ultimately leading to reunion and divine closeness.
بشنو از نی چون حکایت می کند، از جدایی ها شکایت می کند.
Listen to this reed as it tells its tale, a story of separation, a deep, sorrowful wail. The poem opens with an invitation to hear the reed's lament. This reed symbolizes a human soul separated from its origin, God. The sound it produces is filled with sadness, reflecting the universal human experience of being distanced from its divine source. The reed's sound is, in essence, the voice of a longing soul yearning for reunion. Since they cut me from the reed bed apart, both men and women weep from the cries of my heart. The reed speaks of its painful separation from its reed bed, a symbol of the realm of unity, where it belonged before it was cut away. The reed bed signifies the world of divine oneness, where the human spirit once existed in harmony. The sound of the reed, this mournful cry, evokes a response from others because its longing resonates with all human beings' sense of being away from their origin. I need a heart torn open with grief and desire, to reveal the pain of longing that burns like fire. Here, Rumi suggests that only a heart torn apart by the agony of separation can fully comprehend and express this inner sorrow and yearning. He emphasizes that to understand and articulate the pain of longing, one must experience a heart deeply affected by it, a heart wounded by love and separation. Whoever is separated from their source so pure, seeks to reunite, for only then they are sure. Rumi presents a profound truth about the soul's nature and its journey. Every soul, once distanced from its true origin, yearns to return. The inherent desire to reunite with the divine source is deeply embedded within every human being, drawing them back to the tranquility of their original essence. I joined each group with laments in my voice, among both the sorrowful and those who rejoice. The reed laments that it has sought understanding among all people, both the joyful and the sorrowful. This reflects the human quest for empathy and connection in the company of others, hoping someone will understand its true pain. Yet, this search often remains unfulfilled, for few can truly grasp the depth of this spiritual separation. Each person befriended me based on their view, but none sought the secrets that deep within grew. Here, the reed expresses that each individual has tried to connect with it based on their own limited perspective, thinking they understand its pain. However, the truth is that no one has fully grasped its inner secrets. Rumi is highlighting that true understanding goes beyond surface impressions. It requires deep, soul-level insight, which only a few are capable of achieving. My secret is not far from my lament, but the eye and ear lack the light to perceive it. My inner secret is close to my lament. The truth within me is revealed in my cries. Yet people's eyes and ears lack the vision to grasp this truth. Here, Rumi is pointing out that divine truth is near, but humans fail to perceive it due to being limited to outer appearances and lacking the spiritual insight needed to see beyond. The body is not veiled from the soul, nor the soul from the body. But no one has the permission to truly see the soul. The body and soul are not hidden from each other. The soul resides within the body, yet no one is permitted to truly see the soul. This verse symbolizes the mystery of the spirit, which is close yet hidden from ordinary perception. Rumi suggests that divine truth and essence are close, but recognizing them requires the vision of the inner heart, which not everyone possesses. This sound of the reed flute is fire, not just air. Whoever lacks this fire, let them be nothing. The sound of the reed, the lament of the flute, is not just air but fire, the fire of love that burns within it. Rumi is saying that anyone who lacks this divine fire of love is as good as non-existent. In Rumi's view, love is the essence of life. Only those who possess this fire within are truly alive, while others seem devoid of real life. It is the fire of love that has fallen into the reed. It is the bubbling of love that has entered the wine. The fire within the reed is the fire of love. The reed symbolizes the heart of a lover burning with love. This love is the force that makes both the reed and the wine bubble over. Rumi suggests that divine love is powerful and all-encompassing, flooding the lover's entire being with passion and fervor. The reed is the companion of anyone separated from their beloved. Its songs tear the veils that conceal us. The reed is the companion of one who is separated from the true beloved. Its lament reveals the inner sorrow of those who have been separated from their source. Rumi speaks to the reed's role in revealing the concealed truths of longing and sorrow that the worldly veil might otherwise obscure. Who has seen anything like the reed, both poison and antidote? Who has seen anything like the reed, both companion and seeker? Who else is like the reed, which is both poison and cure? The reed symbolizes a lover who bears the pain of separation and yet finds healing within that pain. Rumi emphasizes the paradox of love. It is both agony and joy, embodying both remedy and affliction. The reed speaks of a blood-stained path, and it tells stories of a love like Majnun's. The reed speaks of a path marked by hardship and sacrifice, narrating tales of love like that of Majnun. True love, Rumi suggests, is a journey filled with trials and risks, and the reed, with its song, tells stories of devoted lovers who have walked this perilous path. No one understands this wisdom except the heedless. The only customer for language is the ear. Only those who are heedless of self, those who are intoxicated by divine love, can comprehend this wisdom. For these divine words, the ear is the only suitable listener. Rumi implies that understanding this love and truth requires an escape from self-awareness and ego. In our sorrow, days pass without light. Days pass by, full of burning pain. In the sorrow of separation, days pass without regard for time. Each day is filled with burning and yearning. For a lover separated from the beloved, night and day are alike, and every moment is filled with pain. If the days pass, so be it. You, my love, remain, as there is none as pure as you. If the days go by, it doesn't matter. What is important is that the essence of love and truth remains. Rumi says, let time pass. What must endure is the pure and unparalleled spirit of love. Anyone but a fish grows weary of water. Anyone lacking provision finds the days long. Only those like fish are endlessly in need of water, symbolic of those deeply connected to divine love. Those without the sustenance of this love find the days empty and long, for they lack the true essence of life. The unripe cannot understand the state of the mature. Therefore, let words be few and peace. No one who is unripe in spirit can understand the state of a mature or enlightened soul. Rumi ends with this wisdom, saying that only those who are spiritually awakened can truly grasp these meanings, and so, words should be brief. Peace be with you. Break free of chains and be free, my son. How long will you remain bound to silver and gold? In this verse, Rumi invites us to release ourselves from material attachments. Chains of silver and gold symbolize wealth and worldly desires, which can hold us back from true freedom and spiritual growth. He urges us to break these bonds and seek spiritual liberation. If you pour the sea into a jug, how much will it hold? Only a day's portion. Rumi uses a relatable example here to illustrate the limitations of worldly desires. Even if you try to fill a jug with the sea, it can only hold so much. This metaphor implies that no matter how vast the material world may be, one can only benefit from it to a limited extent. We should understand that worldly wealth has its limits. The cup of greedy eyes is never filled. Until a shell becomes content, it does not bear a pearl. Rumi explains that the greedy eye is never satisfied, as worldly desires are endless. In contrast, a shell that is content with just a drop of water from the sea will produce a precious pearl. This line encourages us to cultivate contentment and focus on inner treasures rather than unending greed. Whoever has torn his garment from love is wholly freed from greed and fault. Divine love, Rumi explains, purifies one from negative traits like greed and other moral flaws. The phrase torn garment symbolizes a heart overwhelmed by love, freeing the person from worldly attachments and selfishness. Rejoice, O love, our sweet madness, O physician of all our ailments. In this verse, Rumi refers to love as the healer of all spiritual and physical pain. Love brings joy, serenity, and serves as a remedy for all human afflictions. O cure for our pride and self-importance, O you, our Plato and Galen. In this verse, Rumi describes love as a remedy for pride, arrogance, and ego. He calls love the cure for these traits, suggesting that love teaches us to let go of self-centeredness and conceit. Rumi goes on to liken love to a profound wisdom, even surpassing the knowledge of the great thinkers Plato and Galen. Plato represents philosophical wisdom, while Galen symbolizes medical and physical healing. Yet, Rumi sees love as a knowledge far greater than both philosophy and medicine, because love heals the soul and opens the heart to spiritual light. Love lifted the earthly clay to the heavens. The mountains began to dance and became lively. Here, Rumi describes love as a transformative force capable of lifting even physical matter, represented by clay, to the heavens. He also suggests that love can move even the mountains, symbolizing love's power to animate and transform all of creation. Love, the life of Mount Sinai, O lover. Mount Sinai was intoxicated and Moses fell down in ecstasy. Rumi refers to the story of Moses in Mount Sinai. He suggests that divine love became the essence of the mountain, causing it to intoxicate and overwhelm Moses. Divine love is so powerful that it transcends the self. Had I been joined with my close companion's lips like the reed flute, I would have expressed my innermost secrets. Rumi compares himself to a reed flute that sings out when connected to the breath of a lover. He wishes for a true companion to whom he can express his inner truths and suggests that deep connection brings out hidden revelations. Whoever was separated from true companionship became speechless, though he may have many words. In this line, Rumi speaks to the concept of companionship and mutual understanding in love and human connection. He says that whoever lacks genuine companionship and understanding, though they may have many things to say, is speechless in essence. True companionship, marked by empathy and shared understanding, is the real language. The meaning here is that without companionship and deep understanding, no matter how much one speaks, it is as though they are speechless, and their words have no true impact. Rumi implies that empathy and genuine connection form the real language of love and companionship, and without it, even the most beautiful and meaningful words lose their essence. When the rose has passed and the rose garden is gone, you will no longer hear the nightingale's story. In this line, Rumi observes that when the essence of love or the beloved fades, the lover, symbolized by the nightingale, has no reason to sing. Without the beloved, the lover's existence lacks purpose. All is the beloved, and the lover is but a veil. The beloved is alive, while the lover is dead. Here, Rumi reflects on the philosophy of unity, where all of existence is the manifestation of the beloved, and the lover is only a means to reach the beloved. The lover, by himself, has no independent existence. His being is illuminated by the beloved. When love has no care for him, he is like a bird without wings. Woe to him. Rumi suggests that without love, the lover becomes like a bird without wings, unable to soar or transcend. Love is what empowers and elevates the lover. How can I remain aware of front and back when my friend's light is not before or behind? In this verse, Rumi admits he loses his way without the guidance of his beloved. The beloved's light is like a beacon, illuminating the path of life for the lover. Love wants this speech to come forth. How can the mirror be a revealer if it is veiled? Rumi likens love to a mirror that reveals inner truth without any disguise. Love desires that our inner truths be expressed transparently, cleansing us from pride and hypocrisy. Do you know why your mirror doesn't show? Because its surface is covered with rust and doesn't shine. In the final verse, Rumi explains that a mirror only reflects truth when it is clear. Rust represents worldly desires and attachments. If the soul is clouded by selfish desires, it cannot see the truth clearly. Only by cleansing ourselves can we perceive reality as it truly is.